Hi, good morning. My name is Roy D. Adong. I will going to report the month of June. So, so when the Americans took over in the 90s, the Bureau of Prisons was created under the Re- Reorganizations Act of 1905. Act number 1407 dated November 1, 1905. This the main penitentiary was the old Bilibid prisons in Oroquinta Street, Manila, which was established in 1847 pursuant to Section 1708 of the Revised Administrative Code. It was formally opened by the Royal Decree in 1865. About 4 years later, or on August 21, 1869, the San Roman Prisons and Penal Farms in Zamboanga City was established to confine Muslim rebels and recalcitrant political prisoners opposed in the Spanish rule. The facility, which faced Jolo Sea, the Spanish inspired dormitories, and originally set on 1,414 hectares strolling estate. When the Americans took over in the 90s, the Bureau of Prisons was created under the Organizations Act of 1905, Act number 1407, dated November 1, 1905, as a agency under the Department of Commoners of Police. It's also paved the way of the re-establishment of San Roman Prison in 1907, which was destroyed under the Spanish-American War on January 11, 1915. The San Roman Prison was placed under the auspices of the Bureau of Prisons and started receiving prisoners from Mindanao. Produce were transported through rain truck, a mode which the Americans introduced to prison. Prisoners had to contend with dilapidated facilities within the cramped area. Before the reconstructions of the San Roman prisons, the Americans established in 1904 the Lunit Penal Settlement. Now Iwahig prisons are penal farm on the vast reservations of 28,072 hectares. It would reach an aggregate total land area of 40,000 hectares in the late 1950s. It was located on the westernmost part of the archipelago and far from the main town to confine incorrigibles which the government had found in little hope of rehabilitation. The area was expanded to 41,007 hectares by virtue of executive under number 67 issued by Governor Newton Gilbert on October 15, 1912. Under penal colony were established during the American region. On November 27, 1929, the Correctional Institution for Women, or CIW, was created under Act number 3579, while double penal colony in the southern Mindanao was opened in 1932 under Act number 3732. Owing to the increasing number of commentals to the old Bilibid prisons in Manila, the new Bilibid prisons was established in 1935 in a southern suburb of Muntinlupa, Rizal. The older prison was transformed into a receiving center and as a storage facility for farm produce coming from the colonies. It is presently abandoned and under the jurisdictions of public in states authority. Prisoners have availed their basic housing areas using materials available in the prison reservation. After the American region, two more penal institutions were established. There were subliant prisons and penal form in Occidental Mindoro under Proclamations number 72 issued on September 26, 1954. And later regional prisons under Proclamations number 1101 issued on January 16, 1973. The Bureau of Prison was renamed Bureau of Corrections under the new Administrative Code. Administrative Code of 1987 issued on November 28, 1987 and proclamations of number 495 of the President. It is one of the attached agency under the supervision and control of the Department of Justice. So we now tackled the Code of Kalantiao. So the Article 1. This articles is you should not kill, either shall you steal, either shall you do harm to the aged. Let you incur the dangers of death. All those who infringe this under shall be condemned to death by being drowned in the river or in a boiling water. This is the articles number 1. Next is Article 2. These articles to say that you should obey. Let all your deeds with the headman be made punctually. He who doesn't not obey shall receive for the first times an underlash in the deep enlarged shall be condemned to thrash his hand in a boiling water thrice for the second time, and shall be beaten to death. This saying is the or meaning of article is the article 2. So let's move on to the article 3. Article 3 is told, obey you. Let no one have women that are very young, nor more than we can support, nor be giving to excessive lust. He who does not comply with, obey, and observe this order shall be condemned to swim for 3 hours for the first time, and for the second time to be beaten to death with sharp term. So Article 4. Article 4 said, observe and obey. Let no one disturb and quiet of the graves when passing by the caves and trees, where they are give respect to them. We who does not observe this shall be killed by ant or beaten to death with thorn. So Article 5. You should obey. And he who exchanges for food, let it be a way done in accordance with his word. He who doesn't not comply shall be beaten for 1 hour. He would repeat the offense shall be exposed for 1 day among ants. Article 6. Article 6 say, you shall be obliged to reverse sight that are held in respect, such as those of trees of recognized work of undersight. He who failed to comply shall pay with 1 month work in a gold or in money. Article 7. Article 7. They shall be put to death. He would kill trees or venerable appearance, who shot arrow at night, an old man and woman. He would enter the houses for the headman without permissions, or he who killed the shark or the strike clayman. So Article 8. Article 8, slavery for the dumb. A certain period of time shall be suffered by those who steal away the woman of the headman, by him who keep and tempered dogs that bite and bite the headman, by him who burn to the field of another. At Articles 9. Article 9, all these shall be beaten for 2 days. Who sing while traveling by night, kill the animal, tear the documents belonging to the headman, are malicious liars, or who mock the dead. Article 10. It is declared or obligations that every mother teach secretly to his daughter matters pertaining to laws, and prepare them for womanhood. Let not men be cruel, or punish their women when they catch them in the act of adultery. Whoever shall disobey shall be killed by being cut the piece and thrown to the caimans. Article 11. They shall be born, who by their strength to cunning have mocked at the escaped punishments, or who have killed young boys, or tried to steal away the woman for the elders. Article 12. There shall be drowned all who interfere with their superior, or their owner or masters, all those who abuse themselves to their lust, those who destroy their enitos or idols by breaking them or throwing them down. Article 13. All these shall be exposed to ant for half a day, who kill back cats during a new moon, or steal anything from the chief of agorangs, however shall be object may be. Article 14. These shall be made slave for life, who have beautiful daughter, and deny them to the sons of chief, and with bad feet hide them away. Article 15. Concerning belief and superstitions, there shall be beaten who eat the diseased flesh of beasts which they hold in respect, or they near which they considered good, who would or kill the young of the manual or the white monkey. Article 16. The finger shall be cut off of all those who break idols of wood and clay in their alangans and temples, of those who destroy the dangers of the tagalons, or break the drinking jar of the latter.